What's your name?
Addie.
Addie. Where are you from? What's your deal?
New Jersey.
Oh, sweet.
I'm a freshman now.
Okay.
I turned a freshman this year.
In high school.
In high school?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Great. How was that experience?
It's good. I don't like math. But
Yeah, likewise, I'm sure.
She was just the witch in Into the Woods.
Yeah, I
cool.
just did Into the Woods.
Oh, word. Sweet.
Yeah, and then yesterday I auditioned for Godspell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I like Godspell a lot.
Yeah.
How was the Into the Woods experience? There's like a lot of words in that show.
It was really fun. We have multiple times during the rehearsals, we had fire drills, so we were practicing outside.
In the woods.
Yeah, in the woods.
Yeah, magical.
But yeah, it was really, really fun.
Word. And how'd you get into musicals?
When I was 7 or 8, my mom and my dad showed me Shrek the Musical on Netflix, and that was the first show that I ever saw, and that was my favorite thing ever. So I watched that all the time.
And you just immediately dug it. You're like, I like this musical thing. That's so cool. You want to sing?
Yes, I do.
Great.
She went from Shrek to Be More Chill, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
When the fire starts in the hall, how much time you have before it spreads to the deck? When the fire starts in the hall, how much time you have before it spreads to the deck? Minutes, hours, what time is it anyway? How do you tell your family that you want to go to school and just play with your band? When fire starts burning, how much time you have before it burns itself out? Why do I feel like I'm choking lately? What am I doing here? Why do I feel like I'm choking lately? What am I looking for? Maybe school, or maybe love, or maybe none of the above is the answer. Maybe for once I'll really try, or fuck it all and just get high, 'cause that's an answer. Feels like an answer. Who do I want to be? Question 23. What's the furthest distance a ship can be from shore before it loses its signal? What's the furthest distance a ship can be from shore before it loses its signal? And why do I feel like I'm choking lately? What am I doing here? Why do I feel like I'm choking lately? What am I looking for? Maybe school, maybe love, or maybe none of the above is the answer. Maybe for once I'll really try, or fuck it all and just get high, 'cause that's an answer. Maybe I'll practice my guitar, or read a book, or steal a car and steal the answer. I'll get a job and I'll get paid, or get a girlfriend and get laid and get the answer. Maybe go to army, go to war, give up my smoke, just smoke some more. I need an answer. Move to the village, shake my head, wind up happy, wind up dead, wind up in debt, wind up in love, or maybe none of the above is the answer. And maybe it's okay that I don't have a plan and I don't have a clue. I'm 19 and that doesn't mean that I should know exactly what I want to do. Right? I'm 19 and that doesn't mean that I should know what I want to do. I've got time to make mistakes, make up my mind, and I've got time enough to find out all the answers. But I am scared and I'm afraid that a decision won't get made, and I'll be like this forever. I need help, need extra help to find the answers. What's the answer? I don't know. I bar starts in the hole. How much time do you have before it spreads to the deck? Pencils down, papers turned over. Time's up.
That was so good.
Can I be your voice teacher, please? You're so good. I want you.
That's amazing. What do you have any questions about the song? Do you have any? Can I be helpful to you in any way?
Like, what's
the answer?
how's like the character like? Is something happening like at like home that's like making him like upset about like figuring out what he wants to do in life or something?
Yes. Straight up, there definitely is. So this song is from the Black Suits, which is this musical about a high school garage band in Garden City, Long Island, trying to win a battle of the bands. And this character is his name is John, and he's 1 year out of high school, right? And so he's the oldest one in the band, and he has just completed a year at the Merchant Marine Academy, which his family has like sort of gone to. He does not want to be a merchant marine at all, but feels like that's what he has to do. He has no sort of other prospects or interests. He's not very good at music, and certainly doesn't think he's very good at music, and so he can't have like the dream that the other guys have of like, this band is gonna like take us out of here. He like pretends like he does, but he knows that it's like not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for him, and so he really feels like he's taking this test that he doesn't want to be taking, and he knows it's going badly, and he's thinking about, it's like what am I gonna do with my life? But like, what am I gonna do with my life when I have like no thing that I even want to do, you know? And so I think that's sort of what is hovering around him in this moment. And I think that as a guy, he's really like gregarious, and he's like, in the course of the show, like he like lights things on fire for no reason, and he's sort of like destructive in like a fun way, that clearly is like because there's something going on inside of him, but it's always sort of like he's a person who like in a room who'll just like knock something over, and it's like, oh, John's so hilarious, he does crazy shit, it's like that kind of stuff. But this is a moment where he's like alone, and it's the first time we've seen him alone in the show, and I don't know if this is still a thing in high school, but like, I always imagine this song taking place in like a chair where like the desk is attached. Is that still a thing?
Yeah, that's
yeah. Oh, sweet, great,
Cool.
amazing, yeah. I didn't know, like our desks still a thing in high school. But it's like those seats with the desks on them always made me feel like kind of claustrophobic. Like it feels sort of like you're in prison in those to me, and so I think that so much of the song, which you did like so well, is this like feeling of being like caged and wanting to like break out of it, but you physically can't, and so I think I'm just affirming what you did, because I really got that. I got the like, oh my gosh, like you're like a caged animal and you're spinning out and thinking about all these things and you just have nowhere to go. That's like right on. I think if you keep singing the song, which again, you totally should, I would say like, see like the moment where John goes from, I'm like trapped, and I'm like so wanting to break out, to actually busting out. Because I think through like the magic of musical theater, it's like he is literally trapped in this chair, but at a certain point, we're with him in his head, right? So it's like, at a certain point, I think he can kind of like explode out, and I think it wants to be kind of like a physical thing. Doesn't mean that you need to be like jumping around, but I think like find the difference in your body from like, I'm in a chair taking a test, to I'm in my head and like have a little bit more space to roam. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I think, where do you think a spot might be where he could go from like, I'm like in a chair taking the test, to like,
Like I don't know part right when like it starts to like build.
Mm-hmm. Totally could be. I feel like there might be a spot earlier in the song, because that's like so late in the song. Would you buy if I said the moment where it's like in the accompaniment, right? It's just like ping, 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 ping. So it kind of sounds like a clock ticking to me, right? I feel like after question 23, what's the what is that lyric?
What's the furthest distance a ship can be from shore before it loses its signal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you actually start from right there, and then I'll tell you where I think it might be. This moment to kind of like plus out a little bit, and if you don't agree, then cool. Yeah.
Who do I want to be? Question 23. What's the furthest distance a ship can be from shore before it loses its signal? What's the furthest distance a ship can be from shore before it loses its signal? And why do I feel like I'm choking lately?
I think it's where like the left hand comes in. It's like dun 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 dun. Why do I? Would you buy that?
Yeah.
Amazing. I think if you're working on the song, see how you can like put a physical difference between everything that comes before that and there. That's where I think we're like fully in his head until the end, until the return to the test, until when a fire starts in the hall. How much time do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.